Hey, what's up? In this video, we're going to discuss, does the Russ strategy work? Even if you've been thinking about releasing a song weekly, every 2 weeks or monthly, we're going to break it down how you can succeed and build up the frequency of when you release music to get the marketing on point before the song comes out and after it comes out. And make sure you stay tuned to the very end, because I've got some tips to succeed and how you're going to build your fan base. If you are thinking of releasing music in 2021 every single week, you have to follow these very important steps, so make sure you stay locked in. Number one is pre-marketing. Russ didn't even attempt to put music out until he had 26 singles and an album ready. He talks about this in his book, Get Out of Your Own Head. Absolutely love it, and I recommend you get that book right now. He explains that before he committed to releasing music every single week, he had a whole year-long plan where he was going to springboard these singles into an album. And he had the songs already done, mixed, mastered. He had the artwork ready to go. And he also had a plan of after the singles what he was going to do. So if you are thinking about releasing music, you might have planned out your first 3 or your first 4 songs. That would be an amazing target. But have you thought about what will happen after that? Have you thought about when you're going to create new music to release that music? If you start with an unbreakable promise to your fans that you're going to put out music every single week, of course, you cannot break that promise. If you're saying it's going to come out every Thursday, you should be thinking about it from Tuesday onwards so that you have the assets ready and they're just scheduled in, you've got the caption already written out, and you know what time you're posting it. If you're trying to draw up the artwork on a Thursday, you're doomed to fail. Let's talk a bit about cycles, because attention comes in waves. You've got peaks when bare people are paying attention, and you've got troughs when you have no attention. You have to do something exciting to grab people's interest again. So when you're marketing your music, when you put out single 1, of course you're going to have loads of attention. People are going to be excited that you've got new music to come out. Then when you move into single 2, you're going to have a little bit less attention, but still people are there. And single 3, when you get there, eventually people are going to dip in their interest, because you've done this 2 weeks in a row now. You've got to mix it up and stay interesting. Week number 4 is the make or break point in your campaign, because if your first 3 songs haven't done enough views, if you haven't got enough attention, you might decide to skip a week in order to continue marketing the other projects. Or your material for single 4, your artwork or the song might not be ready. So if you choose to skip a week, that is the beginning of the end, and it's game over from there. Because if you skip a week, A, you've broken that unbreakable promise to your fans, you've lost their trust. And B, you've got to reset your momentum back to 0, because you haven't got 3 weeks in a row anymore. You've broken your 1-year rule. So if in the first month you're breaking the rule, how are you going to continue for a number of years? Like I said, Russ has been doing this for 3 to 5 years now, putting out music at this scale. So instead of thinking about committing to weekly, it's better to commit to consistency. So you don't have to say how often you're going to put the music out, but you're going to stick to a regular schedule. It might be 2 weeks with a week off, or it might be on the 2nd week of every month, but consistency is far more important than committing to a day of the week that the song is going to come out. That day is irrelevant, but the fact that you're regularly giving music is very important. So if you don't like this cycle, if you don't like this attention growing and attention kind of peaking and attention slowly tapering off, if you don't like that, here's what I suggest. Looking at your releases for the year and downloading my release calendar. Go to allabouthelping.co.uk, download this free Excel table. You put in the day you want to release each song, then you work backwards. You look at the day you want to announce each song. Then you build in a 1-week cool off period where you're just doing regular engaging content to build up excitement from the fans. Then you go into announce the next project. So download that Excel planner right now for the year 2021 immediately from the website. Once you're using this document, then I want you to have all the artwork planned out for the entire 12 months. So you have a Dropbox folder, a Google Drive folder with all the material you need. The Instagram stories to promote dropping tomorrow, the Instagram stories for out now, the feed post, the landscape post, have everything ready in advance. This, my friends, is the secret sauce, how to maintain content at scale. So if you have the music ready, you need to have the artwork and the branding and the graphics and the teasers and all the other posts ready in advance. There are shortcuts to do this using apps like Mojo or In Stories or InShot. You could even make a video performing each song. You can find a cool space, set up a simple camera with an iPhone, and film yourself doing a live performance on a guitar, singing, rapping, doing whatever you need to do to perform your song for the fans. It's not just enough to market it, it's out now. Assuming people will go to Spotify and the DSPs, you need one piece of engaging content to hook them and get them there to listen in full. So let's answer that question at the beginning. How often should you release your music? Should it be weekly? Should it be other 2 weeks? Should it be monthly? I don't think it honestly matters. All that matters is that you do not give up. If you are committing to a structure, you cannot ease back because not enough people are listening or you didn't get enough attention. That's the failure in my eyes, is when people stop the marketing because of their fear. It's not that the Russ strategy doesn't work, it's that we are not working hard enough on the Russ strategy. The exact same thing goes for those 30-day beat challenges, when you put out a song every single day. Now at the beginning, I'm sure people are excited. But when you get to day 9, day 14, day 22, I'm sure your excitement has dropped, and either you are late on putting out the beat or you haven't put enough time investing into the artwork and the marketing of this song a day. So what happens is we get bored of our own hustle. It's not that our fans are getting bored, it's that we are not putting enough energy and effort into the marketing. So of course other people are not gonna be grabbing onto something that we're not promoting hard enough. So the Russ strategy works if you make it work. And that's the key takeaway I want to leave you with today. I want to know in the comments below, let me know your thoughts. Have you ever tried a Russ strategy? Have you committed to it 110%? Or have you given up halfway through? I want to know your thoughts. I want to know what you think of this video and if you found any key takeaways out of this. Like I said, consistency over a number of days, a number of weeks between your songs is more important than anything else. So make sure you download that free Excel table to plan out your releases from allabouthelp.co.uk, and I hope this video helps you in a whole number of ways. And I thank you so much for tuning in to the very, very, very end. Make sure you subscribe to the All About Helping podcast. There is free game that you're missing out on if you don't listen in every single morning to the new episodes. Thank you for listening. I'll see you lot in a bit.